So, this thought is regarding teaching our children on how to behave around animals. And many of the animal lovers will agree with me that how well we connect with animals, we understand their mentality more and more. And we also understand that they may have different mood swings and they may have different thought process where the way we are processing can be different than what they are processing the information as. So sometimes they may have the tendency to attack, even though no matter how loyal they may be to you or no matter what great bond you may share, but in a playful manner or in something that's running in their mind, due to that, they may also end up attacking. Now, having said that, I'm not saying that we should stop loving animals or keep a total distance. No, but especially teaching our children, because as animal lovers, we have seen many cases being part of NGOs and animal groups, animal welfare groups. We have come across many reels or many videos that showcase that this dog's attacked that child, or this happened, that happened. But to be honest, if you review or if you view it from if you read or if you are probably seeing the root cause of it, then you will realize that the reasons vary. And most of it is, I'll share you a live example that I've seen. Few of my children, class children, walking in a line, and then one of the child just, in a playful manner, they may not understand really until they are educated about it. So in a playful manner, they start teasing a dog, and this dog starts barking at the child. So in that case, of course, that dog does not harm the child, but this may result in something serious. So, and there was another video that came across on Instagram, that uh, the the dog owner was taking a video, and there's a small child who was trying to take this toy in hand and trying to act as if it's going to hit the dog, and trying to tease, and suddenly the dog tried barking, and then the child dropped the toy and then started crying loudly. And then when the mama comes out, and the mama says, "Did the dog do something to you?" And then the child says, "Yes, yes." And well, that was not true. And what happens is, when parents also do not really read out, or the elderly people like us, we do not really go to the root cause, we may end up blaming animals. So there may be certain cases, but when you're aware about certain surrounding, we have to take care of our children, and especially educating them on how to behave around them. It's not that always they like the playful acts, always they do not like to be cuddled, and sometimes like during especially summers, and they don't know what's going on in your mind. They do not know that you just want to play with them, and especially a dog, or I'm talking about dogs more, because there are so many dogs on the street more than the other animals, and they are being harmed or blamed for many things. So what my point is that I've seen certain things that any individual does to animal, it comes in return back. And even they can sense if any of the family members from the individual who has not done anything, if those family members have done something to them, then in return they have this sixth sense, and they try to again have the discomfort level around you, and they might harm you. So in that case, especially, gaining trust is very important, especially when you see a dog running behind cars. That's because their friends or their species have been hit by the cars and accidents, and somebody just ran and over their legs, their vehicle, and they did not bother to take them to the vet or the hospital. So they already have that feeling towards human race, and that's why they attack. And they have certain things, they will not do anything in return when they do not have processed any information the way they have in reality. So I remember the example when we went for some college level sports meet, and here there were two Labrador dogs which were sitting, and I thought I'll try to pamper them, and I went and I just tried pampering, and it just tried to attack me on the hand. So I had to remove my hand as soon as possible, because otherwise I would face the consequence. So that does not decrease my love for dogs, because I know that I was wrong. I do not have to go to the breeds or certain breeds that are very dangerous. You feel that they are guard dogs, or any who has faced traumas, who has faced any humans not treating them well, will develop high level of trust issues. I have three adopted dogs now, and it gets challenging sometimes, and still they have not gained complete trust being with me for many months, and one I recently got. So the thing is that we need to keep learning about them. There are veterinary courses available free online that we can actually go through or learn about their mentality, especially people who are now have crossed the age of that limelight and you do not like socializing much. You know that animals actually make you feel very peaceful. So you need to read about them, you need to understand them better and better, and also educate children about how to behave around them. Sometimes you can just pass through, you don't have to pamper all the dogs, especially the stray dogs that are on the street. You cannot get them home, and when you cannot give them such kind of pampering daily, then please take care of them from a distance. You can just give them the biscuit, but don't give them so much all of. It's truly said for even human beings that once you love them and leave them, it hurts more than when you have not even met them before. So it's same goes with animals as well. If you cannot take care of them lifetime the way you are intending to do, then please take care of them at a distance, or maybe just once in a while you give them, or make these around the vicinity aware, the people where the animals are, you can maybe educate them to take care of them. But if you cannot give them the love, that you cannot prove it for lifetime, then let's not disturb them the way they are living. Sometimes it's really, it's okay to leave them on the streets as they are living, not to feel pity on them and just bring them home for 1 day 2 days and then leave them back, because it's a mental trauma for them. People buying breed dogs, you keep them, and then after that we don't realize, and I personally have experiences. When I was small, we have given dogs just because we used to go on vacations, and then we have given to different places, and that time I was small, I did not really know how to study their mentality. Now, and when I look back, I feel bad and sad that why did I relocate them from my place and I had to give it away to someone else. They become like your children. So when you are taking care of them, either give them lifetime commitment, give them enough of love. They do not look for even more space, they look only for you. Just try this out. Even if you have a dog, you leave them in a pet resort, they have all the luxury items and they will enjoy. But if you are not present there, they'll still look forward to meeting you. And once you come to pick them up, you will see the excitement that they will have, and you'll see the way they will long for you. They'll run to you, and to show you that they don't really bother about the luxurious life. They want you, they just want you. So this is a small talk that I wanted to share, as I just came across few videos, and we come across many cases that animal lovers are fighting. There's no right solution coming up. It's because we are not coming together in taking care of them. It's their land that we have taken over. Constructions are happening. They don't, their habitats are lost. Where will they go and eat food? So I think the government or the leaders should come together and find a right solution, rather than relocating them, or rather than putting them to any harmful acts. And I'm trying this out, and I hope that this maybe some of you will agree with me on trying out to be following a vegetarian diet, and which is not easy, especially if you're a person who has grown up in a family who has had non-vegetarian diet always, and you crave for non-veg so much. But this thing cannot come this thing cannot come by force. This has to come when you connect with the animal. This thing comes when you actually have that true empathy built up in your heart. Then only you will be able to follow it. But to do that, you just first and foremost thing, your willingness, that your mindset has to build up. It's not a compulsory thing, it's a choice. And I'm just encouraging. So because I myself, I'm trying out and I'm failing, but I'm still trying out. And I hope that I'll overcome it soon, very soon, and I'll keep up to it, because I understand now. I have started connecting with animals more, and I just hope that the world understands to treat them right, and have the blessings in return, have the loyalty in return, have the love that you will feel so good in that even though in your sickness, even though in when you're mentally depressed, you will just be at peace.